Alright, so here it is. I want to talk about some DCEU predictions. Predictions for the whole universe, not just like one movie. I made this list in March, and I kind of forgot to record and do anything with it. I should have, because some of this shit came true for Wonder Woman, and I feel like I was just kicking myself because I'm like, wow, I should just put this up. Wow, I can't believe like how dead on I was about some stuff. Some stuff I was completely wrong though. So let's go over it. Okay, DCEU. The first movie in my predictions list was Wonder Woman, and my first prediction was Wonder Woman's dad is Ares, not Zeus. That was completely wrong. So that prediction was completely wrong. Zeus is Wonder Woman's dad. And Ares is Wonder Woman's brother, so that's an interesting angle. I like that. I would have liked it better if Ares was her dad. I mean, I think that would have been a more epic situation. But it still works. I mean, that part where she goes, goodbye, brother, in the end, like, that's pretty epic. That's pretty epic. The next one. Ares is not General Ludendorff. Ares is Sir Patrick Morgan. I was fucking dead right about this. Dead right about this. I should have fucking posted this shit, man. I should have posted this, man. I was fucking so right about that. I called that shit from like the first trailer where we saw Sir Patrick Morgan, and he's like, "Who is this woman?" I'm like, "Wow, that's fucking Ares. That's fucking Ares, man." Just the way he was looking at her and shit, I was like, "Wow." But yeah, like, I could totally tell that General Ludendorff dude was not Ares, because he was just too on the nose. He was too much of a cartoony villain in the trailers. So I'm like, no way this guy's Ares. There's no way. So, I was dead on about that shit. Next one. Steve Trevor dies in the end of Wonder Woman. Fucking dead right about that. So yeah, I should have totally fucking posted this shit. Even though I was wrong about a couple of things, I was fucking dead right about that. I should have posted this. Yeah, man, he totally dies. Of course he was going to die. It takes place 100 years ago, so either he's going to die in some epic way or he's going to die of old age. I'd rather have him die in an epic way. So, there's that. Next one. Oh, this is more of a Suicide Squad prediction for, maybe if they want to do something with Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller knows Atlanteans and Amazons, and we can make that assumption because she says it's World War III in Suicide Squad. So she knows of the Atlanteans, she knows of the Amazons. If they do a Flashpoint Paradox movie, I can imagine seeing Amanda Waller in that movie, and she's helping the humans. So she's on the human side. I could see that. But yeah, that prediction comes from just that line where she says it's World War III. So I'm like, alright, she knows who the Atlanteans are, she knows who the Amazons are. And she has the files, so yeah, that's like, she definitely knows who they are. Justice League prediction. Justice League will have Cyborg origin. Yep, it will. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that the movie is going to have a Cyborg origin. I figure that's what the movie's going to be centered around anyway, so yeah, we can assume that. Aquaman, this is still for Justice League. Aquaman is not the king of Atlantis yet in Justice League. That can go either way. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know about anything in Justice League. I haven't seen the movie, so don't know anything. But just by the way he looks in the trailers, he's drinking, he's helping sailors out. He doesn't look like he's the king of Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? But he does have the trident. But in the trailer, we see him swim up on a throne, right? So, like, what throne is that? It's not his throne. Is it the throne holding the trident? Is he just going to get the trident? Is his brother, Ocean Master, Orm, is he the king of Atlantis right now? And that's what the Aquaman movie is going to be about? Aquaman fighting his brother for the throne? I mean that's what it could be. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to be the king of Atlantis in Justice League. I think he's just going to be a superpower being. That's it, We will not see a Flash origin in Justice League. This is my next prediction. We are not going to see a Flash origin. We're not going to see Flash get hit by lightning. We're not going to see what his life was before he was Flash. He's just going to be Flash in Justice League. Once again, that's just going off the trailers. We see him talking to his dad, and then he goes to his little cave, and like that's where we're going to pick up on Flash. That's literally going to be where we pick up on him. Next Justice League prediction: Steppenwolf is not the Justice League main villain. This is just a personal one for me. This is probably going to be wrong, but I hope he's not the main villain. I don't think he's a big enough threat. I don't think he's just not a deep character. He's got like a pity backstory, but it's just like, come on. Like, I want the big baddie. I don't want the right hand man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the second in command to be the big bad. Now, granted, it works well with Star Wars, right? Like, Darth Vader is technically the second in command. Emperor Sidious is the main villain, but, I mean, let's be honest. Darth Vader is the villain. Like, he's the villain of the, original trilogy. So, Steppenwolf is not on that level, right? Steppenwolf is just a general, I wouldn't say he's more important than Ares. I think Ares is a more important villain than Steppenwolf for sure, so... there's that. I don't think Steppenwolf is going to be the main villain in Justice League. Darkseid will be. That's my next prediction. We will see Darkseid in action in Justice League. Probably the last 20 minutes of the film. That's when I assume we're going to see him in action. We're going to see him beat down on the Justice League somehow. And they're going to have to push him through a boom tube, and that's how the movie's going to end. I hope that's what happens. I could be wrong about that, but, that's what I'm hoping. That's what, that's what I think would make the biggest climactic end, right? Another Justice League prediction. 3 mother boxes. One for humanity, that's in Cyborg. One for the Amazons. One for the Atlanteans. We already kind of know this. I think they already said that this is going to be the case. We already see one of the boxes is with the Amazons. We already see that one box is with the Atlanteans, with the trailers, right? And we see Cyborg holding a box. And there was an interview with, I don't know if it was Zack Snyder or somebody on set, and they said that one of the mother boxes is in Cyborg, which is strange because he's holding a mother box. So what mother box is that? There's a trailer where he's like standing up and he's holding a box. Like, what box is that? Is that the Amazon's box? Is that the Atlantean's box? Because it looks like Steppenwolf gets the Amazon's box. He lands right next to it. It looks like he gets that one. So who knows what's happening, But yeah, there's definitely going to be the 3 mother boxes, one for everybody. And Steppenwolf is going to take the Amazons. Steppenwolf is going to take the Atlanteans. And he's going to try to take the humans box, right? But since it's in Cyborg, he's going to be tricked, right? He's going to take what he thinks is the box, but it's really going to be Cyborg is the box. So I think that would be a cool twist in the movie. So there's a prediction right there. This is more of a Justice League prediction. Lex Luthor gets out of prison or the asylum, wherever he ends up, he escapes, or he just beats his case in court, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a fucking genius, you know what I'm saying? It's not beyond the realm of possibility that a genius billionaire gets out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens every fucking day. Look at all the Wall Street fucking brokers, most of them get off scot-free after stealing like hundreds of millions of dollars. Lex Luthor killed a bunch of people, but there's like no evidence to show that he killed all those people at the Capitol building. There's very little evidence. There's probably not enough to convict him. So, we'll see. We'll see about that. Lex Luthor hires Deathstroke to kill Batman. That's another prediction for Justice League. That was coming off the little test footage that Ben Affleck showed off of Deathstroke, but it doesn't look like Deathstroke's going to be in the movie. I think they might cut that completely, so, I mean, that's probably not going to come true at all, so. This is another Deathstroke one. This is for Suicide Squad 2. Another prediction. Deathstroke is captured and joins the Suicide Squad in the second Suicide Squad movie. There you go. That could be an awesome little thing, right? He joins the Suicide Squad, and then he betrays them, right? And he becomes the villain in Suicide Squad 2? I don't know. They could do all kinds of shit. I think that'd be cool as hell. And I hope Deathstroke's in these movies. I'm imagining they did the test footage because, yes, he's going to be in either a Batman movie, a Suicide Squad movie, or in Justice League. I would hope. I hope they just didn't do that just to fucking scrap it completely. I hope they keep him in some form or another. This is a big prediction for the Batman solo film. And for Justice League 2, technically. Batman dies in this Batman solo film, or he dies in Justice League 2. And Nightwing takes his place. Since we know the Nightwing movie's coming out, we can, I don't know, we can guess that maybe they're going to kill off Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson's going to take on the Batman role until the universe gets reset and then Bruce Wayne comes back. But I think that's a possibility. I think that would be something completely unexpected for the Batman solo film if Batman died. It'd be completely unexpected in the second Justice League film if Batman dies, or if he dies in this Justice League film, it would be like completely out of nowhere, right? So, there you go. I mean, and if they do a great Nightwing movie, there you go. Like, Nightwing could just be Batman. It's fine. Get a good actor to play Nightwing. That's what it all hinges on. You got to make sure Nightwing's perfect, or else this won't work at all. So, that's a prediction that's probably not going to come true. So, on to the next one. These are just the Green Lantern Corps predictions, and these are my last of the predictions. Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are GLs. We already know this, but I think I wrote this before we found that out, so that one's already true. So, 98% of the Green Lantern movie will be in space. I firmly believe this. They haven't said anything about that, but there's no way this movie is not going to be completely in space. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole movie has to be in space for this to work. I would hope. I mean, because that was the fatal flaw with the Green Lantern movie. Not enough of it was in space. Not enough of it was on Oa. And if they just if they give us what they want, that'd be great. They put the whole thing in space, it's going to be great. I don't care about CG. I like video games, so CGI doesn't bother me. Just make the movie epic. That's it. Sinestro will be the main villain in Green Lantern Corps. The Yellow Corps will be the main villain. It'll be the Sinestro Corps War. That will be the movie. So that's another prediction right there. We will see the Manhunters at some point in the movie. I believe they will try to set that up. Either the Manhunters are going to be the villains in the first movie, or they're going to be the villains in the second movie. Either way, we're going to see Manhunters as the villain at some point. So that'd be cool. And, it's a great little backstory that sets up Atrocitus, and, they need to set up the Manhunters to set up Atrocitus anyway, so they have to introduce them at some point. And, this is the last prediction for now. Hal Jordan becomes Parallax by the second Green Lantern Corps movie. So, we're not even going to wait till the end of the trilogy. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, is going to become Parallax, the greatest villain in the universe, by the second Green Lantern Corps movie. And we're going to get introduced to new Green Lanterns like Guy Gardner and Kyle Rayner and stuff like that. I think that would be the best thing they could possibly do with Green Lantern, is to make Hal Jordan a villain, because that's something the audience hasn't seen. It's something most people do not know, that Hal Jordan becomes one of the greatest villains in the DCEU. It would be completely shocking to most people, I think. So, it'd probably make a great movie. If the hero of the first movie, the guy we were rooting for the whole time, the likable guy that we all like, the charming, charismatic guy, loses everything and goes insane and becomes evil, and we see him go down a dark path, and it breaks our hearts and shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be great. That'd be a great movie. It's definitely what I would do, right? But yeah, those are my predictions for now. I think I'll probably add more to this later on, but as of right now, this is what it is. What do you think's gonna happen? You got any predictions? Anything? Any guesses? It doesn't have to be right, We don't know if any of this is gonna be right. It's probably like 50% of these predictions will be right. Probably less than, But that's what I got right now. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? What do you want to see happen? Because there's no way Like, nobody really knows what's going to happen in these movies because Warner Brothers is keeping it very close to the chest. All the news that's coming out of these movies is complete bullshit rumors anyway, because they're not telling the press anything. So, nobody knows what's happening in these movies. Nobody knows the storylines or anything. They even been shooting the movies so that the same people aren't on every set. You know what I'm saying? They have different units for different scenes, so not like one unit can see every scene. You know what I'm saying? They can't see what's happening. So like there's some people that are just working on action scenes, so they have no idea what the movie's about. To them it looks like a mess because they're just shooting action scenes. And some people work on one dialogue scene, but then they'll work on a completely different dialogue scene that doesn't relate to that scene, just so they don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's how they've been shooting the movie. So, nobody really knows what's going on with Justice League. We won't know until the movie comes out, which, I'm going to be there day one. I'm going to be enjoying it. Be seeing if my predictions are right. So, make your predictions. See what you think, what you want to happen, and see if it comes true. It might. There's a chance. Anything can happen. So, yeah, I'll see you all next one. Bye-bye for now.